A seemingly ordinary bag, a determined sniffer dog, and a shocking discovery that will leave you on the edge of your seat. You'll never guess what happened next. Welcome to the bustling hub of travel, the Beirut Rafik Hariri International Airport. It's the go-to place for jet setters from all corners of the globe, making it a lively hotspot of activity. This place is basically a constant stream of people coming and going, terminals buzzing with excitement, and a parade of travel bags, packages, and parcels zipping around like there's no tomorrow. That's right, it's just non-stop action. But here's the real deal. With so much action, safety becomes the ultimate VIP. That's where our unsung heroes step in. Sure, you've got your police officers and security staff holding down the fort, but there's a secret weapon in the mix. Enter the extraordinary police sniffer dogs. These security dogs have undergone top-notch training to become masters of scent. Just think about it. You're rushing to catch your flight. These furry detectives are on the prowl, noses twitching and ears perked up. What are they up to, you ask? Well, they're on a mission to root out anything fishy, be it suspicious packages or luggage hiding secrets. These clever canines are trained to detect all sorts of troublemakers, from banned substances to sneaky cash. And it's not just the dogs, it's a full-on partnership between our talented pups and their skilled police handlers. If you see a dog giving a piece of luggage the sniff down, take note. That's a sign. But the find on this day was really surprising. Meet our secret agent for today, the detective dog, patrolling the airport with a serious job. No playtime for this four-legged hero as he sniffs around travel bags in the busy crowd. Every day his super nose is hard at work, sniffing all kinds of smells, trying to find something special. A really interesting fact is when these dogs smell something weird, they don't bark or wag their tail. Instead, they just sit down right in front of the thing, like a pro detective solving a big mystery. Their friends, the handlers who understand dog language, know exactly what it means. It's like a quiet alarm for the airport, saying something needs attention. Coming back to our pup, he's all business, sniffing away like there's no tomorrow. And then bam, he stops dead in his tracks, staring at this random bag like it's a jackpot of all luggage. Now mind you, this isn't your regular run-of-the-mill bag. Nope, this one has come all the way from Ukraine to Beirut. You won't see any flashing lights or blaring sirens. It's more like people raising their eyebrows and whispering, "Hey, what's the fuss all about?" The bag is chilling there, looking innocent enough, but our furry detective is having none of it. He's sitting there like a statue, eyes glued to it as if it's the most fascinating thing ever. It's like he's saying, "Hey human, you gotta check this out. It's a big deal." So what does the cop in charge do? He nods at the dog, giving him the go-ahead like, "Show me what you got, buddy." And guess what our little detective does next? He leaps right onto the bag. That's right, this tiny fluffy hero claiming his throne at the top of this bag that's like 3 meters long. But here's where it gets suspicious. The bag itself doesn't scream suspicious. It's just a regular old thing, blending in like a chameleon, except for these sneaky little holes. You'd miss him if you weren't a security dog. So, what's our furry detective's next move? He puts his sniffer right over one of those holes and goes full snoop mode. Sniffing, snooping, doing his thing. And once he's done his research, he lets out a little whine, like he's onto something big. Now this isn't your typical dog response. He starts jumping around, signaling the squad that yup, this is definitely something they gotta look into. And trust us, this isn't his first rodeo. He's a pro at this sniffing gig, and he's never given a false alarm before. Now the cop is scratching his head, looking at this bag like it's a puzzle waiting to be solved. Nobody knows what's inside. Like, come on, it could be a bomb for all they know. So what does the cop do? He calls in the bomb squad. They're not taking any chances with a bag that's acting all mysterious. So they whisk away the bag for a scan, leaving everyone hanging in suspense. Meanwhile, our furry detective is pacing around like he's on a caffeine high. We mean, this dog is on a mission, and he's not giving up. He's wagging his tail, barking, the whole shebang. It's like he's telling the world, I've got unfinished business with that bag. The cop is scratching his head, wondering what's gotten into his four-legged partner. They've been through a lot, but this is a new one. So there they are, waiting outside the room, hearts pounding, as the bomb squad does their thing. And our dog? He's practically doing the canine version of tapping his paw impatiently. He's whining, he's restless, he's all, "Let me at that bag." It's like he's got a sixth sense about what's in there, and he's not backing down. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Time plays tricks, stretching seconds into moments that feel like forever. Hearts beat like drums in a parade. The room seems quieter than a library at midnight. Everyone's eyes are glued to that bag, their faces a mix of curiosity, worry, and excitement. Some are biting their lips, others are tapping their fingers nervously. It's like the whole world is paused, and only this room and its tightly sealed secret exist. Every passing second feels heavier than the last, like a suspenseful scene in a movie where the music builds and builds, hinting at something big about to happen. And in this room, with every tick of the clock, the anticipation swells. wrapping everyone in its electric grip. And then, finally, after what feels like ages of holding their breath, with a creak and a hint of mystery, the bag gets opened. But hold on tight, because it's not what anyone could have thought. Nope, not a bomb or a stash of cash. Brace yourself. It's 3 tiger cubs. Yep, you read that right. Baby tigers, cooped up in that bag like it's a feline hide-and-seek party. These cubs are like something out of a movie. Tiny, fragile, and looking like they've been through a tornado. The poor things are scared out of their wits, huddled together like they're hoping that this is all a bad dream. And the stench? Oh boy, you could practically smell it through the story. Pee, poop, and all that not-so-pleasant stuff. It's a miracle no one noticed the smell earlier. The cops are left speechless, jaws on the floor, as they stare at these cubs in disbelief. And come on, can you blame them? Obviously, they've seen their fair share of contraband. Drugs, money, the works. But tigers? That's a whole new ballgame. And who the hell even tried to smuggle these cuties in such a cruel way? The cubs look like they've been through a war, covered in who knows what, and everybody's left wondering how they even survive in there. But here's the twist in the tale. Turns out these cubs were sold by a zoo in Ukraine. They were part of a bigger litter, 12 cubs strong. And while these 3 made it out alive, who knows what happened to their siblings? It's a mystery that'll probably never be fully solved. The zoo director? Oh, he's not getting off easy. He's hauled off, slapped with charges, and given a one-way ticket to a prison cell. And who's the real MVP in all of this? Our furry detective, the sniffer dog who knew something fishy was up. He went from a regular pup to a bona fide hero, rewarded with endless head scratches and belly rubs. So there you have it, a wild ride through an airport, a mystery bag, and a bunch of tiger cubs that defied the odds. Who said real life couldn't be as thrilling as a blockbuster movie? And as for our furry detective, well, he went from just another dog on the job to the talk of the town, a legend in his own right. Oh, and here's a heartwarming twist. These cubs weren't left to fend for themselves. Nope, Animal Protection Services swooped in to save the day. These little furballs were rushed to a sanctuary immediately. There, they got the royal treatment, medical attention, proper care, and all the TLC they have been deprived of during their unimaginable journey. Now it's your turn to chime in. Ever had a crazy encounter at an airport that left you wide-eyed? Share your story in the comments below. We can't wait to hear it. If you were amazed by this adventure as we were, don't forget to give that like button a friendly tap. And hey, if you're hungry for more heartwarming stories, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out. See you in the next one.